Hello, this video is all about my new video course, Playful Printing at Home, the complete video course. So this is the first pre-recorded complete video course I've done about hand printmaking and monoprinting. And it's aimed at beginners and also at artists that might want to dip their toe into the printmaking world as well, who maybe want to find a different way to make marks, a different way to make art. But also the videos will cater to the complete beginner. So we're going to be covering inspiration from other artists, materials, tools, home found alternatives, colour mixing, preparing your area, your printmaking area. And this is really aimed at people who might want to make a temporary or a permanent corner of their home into a little printmaking studio. So you don't need to join a printmaking open studio membership style thing. You don't need a printing press. You can start printing just on your kitchen or dining room table or a little table that you have anywhere in the house. It just needs to be flat and fairly sturdy. There are minimal tools that you actually need. A flat surface, a piece of plastic or glass, a roller, some paper, fairly thin paper, and some ink or paint. I use oil paint, but you can use most water-based or oil-based paint and ink as well. So whatever you happen to have anyway will probably be fine. It's a brilliant way to start printmaking, to get into the printmaking mindset. It's a great way to expand your mark making. If you are already a painter or a drawer, a draftsperson, then this will expand the way you make marks. There are certain marks you can only make really with printmaking. It's also a great way, as well as to make artwork in its own right, you can make lots of collage pieces, things to start sketchbooks off with, things to add into existing artwork, things to make cards with, all sorts of things that you can do with the results of your hand printmaking at home. So the way it works is that the videos will be sent via a link on November the 1st. And you can start watching. You can watch as many times as each video, as many times as you like. You can rewind, rewatch, pause. You can do it at whatever pace you would like to do it at. And the course also includes 3 weeks of online support via a Facebook group, although I will be available via email as well if you prefer that option. The Facebook group will allow us to upload work that we've done. It will allow me to also upload videos, perhaps show extra demonstrations if need be, critique work, talk to each other, support each other, give tips. So it's going to be a great way, I think, for that first 3 weeks of printing to support each other. So chapters are going to include inspiration, tools, materials, essentials and alternatives and optionals, colour mixing, preparing your workspace. Then we're moving on to actual printmaking. So rolling out colour, adding texture, making marks, how we burnish our prints. So that's how we apply pressure to the back of the paper. So sometimes that's just with our hands. Sometimes it's with a utensil or a tool. And then we will be moving on to adding layers, so masking out, adding more colours, adding more texture, building up our prints. And also there will be chapters on using stamps, printing with objects, printing with stencil card, and printing with nature objects as well, so leaves and grasses. There's also an entire chapter on what to do after you've made your prints. So we'll be looking at how to crop prints down, how to mount them up, particularly transparent artwork. I often use tissue paper and Japanese paper. So there's a whole video on how to mount those up so that they look great. And also ideas on what to do with some of the prints that you make which you may not love. And that's okay. You will hopefully, by the end of the course, end up with lots of lovely pieces of paper with beautiful marks on, even if they're not finished artworks in their own right. So we can use them for collage, we can use them to start sketchbooks off, we can use them to add into existing pieces of art as collage or to start a piece off. There's any number of ways that we can use what we make when we do hand printing at home. So the way to enroll is to go to my website, ruthander.co.uk. Just click on the Printmaking at Home complete video course link, and you can click on the enrolment there. It's £95, and I hope you can join me. The videos will be released on November the 1st, so you have until then to enroll, and I hope to see you there.